like you guys probably want to know, but I actually have my laptop with me here, and I'm going to share with you what I made the first year of YouTube. Hello my beautiful Nicolettes, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new, and if you are new, it would mean so much before you guys leave if you guys click the subscribe button and join the family. A few months back, I did a whole video around how to have a successful YouTube channel from the beginning and kind of like tips and tricks that not a lot of YouTubers like to share. I got such a great response on that video, and I thought I would do a whole video around how to make money and have a successful career off of the internet and YouTube, because it has been my job now for a few years. Since this video is all about growing and helping each other out, if you guys want to leave down your YouTube channels, feel free. I'm always on the lookout for new YouTubers, so I'm definitely gonna check out a bunch of your channels as well. Starting YouTube 6 years ago now, or over 6 years ago, I had no idea what I was doing. A lot of people are actually very secretive on YouTube, and sometimes it's very hard to kind of learn what other people do because they don't want to tell you what they do, and that's just not me. So I want to be honest with you guys and help you out. If you guys want to talk to me more, because as you can tell, I like to ramble. I do have other social medias. I'm most active on my Instagram, so you can contact me there at NicolettaXOYT, but I also do have a Twitter, Snapchat, a Facebook page. If you guys enjoy this, also share it with your friends, help me get it out there, thumbs it up. You guys know the drill, so let's jump into it. I'm going to be honest with you guys right from the get-go and say that if you are starting YouTube just for the money, YouTube is just not a quick way to make money. I feel like the way that a lot of YouTubers and Instagrams kind of like portray themselves on their platforms, it seems like everyone's rich and wearing the newest Gucci bag and the newest Louis Vuitton suitcase, and they're taking extravagant trips all over the world, and it just seems like everyone's pretty much a millionaire on the internet, and everyone's just like, wow, I want that life. But it takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of time for a lot of us. I don't want to like discourage anyone, but you need to be passionate about it. You need to love it. You shouldn't just do it for the money, because the money's not going to come easy. And if you love doing it and it's your passion and your hobby and you enjoy it, then the money will eventually come, and that's a bonus because you get to do what you love and you get paid for it. So I definitely started YouTube not ever going into it thinking that it's gonna be my full-time career. I was already kind of had an idea of what my full-time career was gonna be. I was a mental health worker and I took psychology in university, worked with people that have mental health issues and addictions. That was what I was going to school for and studying and working in the field. So I just assumed that was gonna be my path in life. And I just did YouTube as a side hobby. It was a way for me to be creative that I felt like I lacked in my education and at my old job. So it just turned into this full-time career, which I'm so blessed. It still is crazy to me, and I'm still thankful for every single day that I can wake up and do this as my career. I'm gonna jump into 3 of the main ways you make money on YouTube and go really in depth with it, because I know you guys may know a little bit about how to make money, but I'm really gonna expand on each of these ways. The first thing I'm gonna talk about is AdSense / monetizing your video. I want you guys to be able to learn tips and tricks on also how to improve your AdSense and how to make as much money as you can from the views that you're getting. There's a lot of factors that play in to how much a YouTuber is gonna make from views and how much you're gonna make from views and stuff like that. So I'll go over all of that. But to start off, I'll kind of talk about how to make money on AdSense. YouTube is owned by Google, so you make money through Google AdSense. In order to make money through Google AdSense, you do have to be a YouTube partner. There is a requirement on how you can become a YouTube partner. You have to obviously agree with the terms of YouTube, and you have to create content that is advertisement friendly and kind of goes towards YouTube's guidelines. And the biggest change that they recently put in is you have to have 4,000 hours of watch time within the last 12 months, and also I believe it is 1,000 subscribers. When they say 4,000 hours of watch time, it doesn't mean that you have to put up 4,000 hours. You have to have people watch your channel a total of 4,000 hours within a year. So of course, by making longer videos, this may be a little bit quicker because your average videos are a little bit longer. Once you do meet the requirements and you're a YouTube partner, there's a couple things to kind of get yourself set up as a Google AdSense account. The first thing, when you put your address in and all that to confirm where you live, they'll send you a card that has like a code on it, and then once you get that card, you're going to put the code in your computer so they can confirm that's where you actually live. And when it comes to connecting your bank account, they're gonna send you a few cents into your bank account, and once you get those few cents at your bank account, you're going to put in the amount that Google ended up sending you so that they can confirm that that indeed is your bank account. And once you have all that set up, it's as easy as that. They can pay you different ways. A lot of people tend to get it wired to their bank accounts or paychecks. There's a bunch of different ways that you could set up if you would prefer to get paid a certain way. So once you are set up, there's an option where you can monetize all your videos and just set that as a default. So every time you upload, it's just going to be monetized automatically. You actually only get paid by Google AdSense only once a month, and it's usually at the end of every month. And you have to reach the threshold of $100 in order to get paid. If you only make $50 a month, then they're not going to pay you that month. And let's say you make like $60 the next month, then they will wire you $110 that following month. So you need to hit the threshold of $100 in order to get your payments to your account. How much do YouTubers get paid? I feel like this is the burning question that everyone wants to know, but unfortunately there's not one definite, there's not one exact number how much YouTubers get paid. It's a business, so your numbers are going to be all over the place. There's not one set rate. It's not like you get a salary and you get paid per hour, let's say, and you know your set salary for that job. It really depends on a number of factors. There's this whole thing on YouTube called CPM, and you can find that in your analytics under like revenue and ad rates. CPM is the amount of money that you make per 1,000 views, and on top of that, YouTube does take a cut of that. So I believe it is around 45% that YouTube takes away. If you end up the month with 15,000, YouTube's gonna take 45% of that money. Or if you end up with 2,000, YouTube's gonna take 45% of that money away from you. Now I'm gonna talk about how to have like a good CPM and how to kind of increase it. YouTube loves when you have a higher watch time. So I talked about this in my other video on how to have a successful YouTube channel, but you guys watching it now, the longer you watch my video, it helps out YouTubers so much if you actually watch the video through and not just click off after 5 seconds or 10 seconds. So if you watch the video through, you're really helping someone's watch time, and that's just how long typically your viewers watch your videos when they click on your videos. So if you have a higher watch time, typically your CPM is going to be a little bit better than someone that has a really low watch time. And on top of it, YouTube loves when people have good standing channels, so meaning that they don't go against YouTube guidelines or they're really following the YouTube rules. And pretty much YouTube just wants you to kind of be a little bit more advertisement friendly, not use people's copyright material, whether that's music and all that. They want you to follow these guidelines, and if you don't follow these guidelines, it can lead to demonetization where you can't get paid for that video, or limited ad revenue, which they started adding that if it's not advertisement friendly. And on top of it, another way that really helps you to have a higher CPM is if people are clicking on your ads or they're not clicking the skipped ad option, because if someone skips your ad, that's not really helping your channel out. So thank you guys so much if you are one that like actually watches the ads or even clicks the ads, because that honestly helps so many YouTubers out. So like I said, all those factors do affect how much your CPM is going to be. I was researching about how much the average CPM is for different countries. I'm going to share with you guys the United States CPM just because a lot of people watch YouTube from the United States. I am personally from Canada, and I'll tell you what Canada's is, but pretty much the average rate or the average CPM for a person that resides in the United States is between $6 to $8 per 1,000 views. While I believe in Canada it is 23 to 29% lower. Certain countries have just a higher average of CPM than other countries. In the end of the day, YouTubers do get paid if there's an ad before their videos. I feel like a lot of people just assume every view gets an ad, but sometimes ads don't pop up, and that means that person didn't get paid for that view. None of us have control on which ads are played. That's all with YouTube and those companies. On top of it, things that are really going to affect how much you make per month. Some months are definitely in less demand. After like Christmas and all the like Black Friday and all that, a lot of companies don't put ads out like in January, for example, so that tends to be a slower time for a lot of YouTubers. Doing something like YouTube is definitely going to be up and down. You might have a really great month and then you might have a month that's really, really bad, and that's kind of the nature of the game when it comes to YouTube, and I feel like it's the nature of business in general. I think that is just to be expected. I feel like you guys probably want to know, but I actually have my laptop with me here, and I'm going to share with you what I made the first year of YouTube, because let me tell you, I feel like a lot of people would be shocked. I definitely feel like it is different now. There's a lot more advertisement, a lot more companies do advertisements with YouTubers and stuff like that, so there's so many ways to potentially make income. But the first like whole year of YouTube, I would say I started in 2013. I'm just gonna count from January 1st to December 31st. This is where it shows, you probably can't even see that, but I pretty much only made $6.51 for the whole entire year. As you can tell, I definitely was not doing it for the money, because that probably could buy me a Starbucks, a grande size, not even a venti. I did say that for this I got 32,096 views. I actually gained 1,229 subscribers. So I got a pretty low income. If you guys kind of want to see what that CPM would be, or you want to calculate your own, I will share with you how to do it. And of course, like I said, CPM is going to change from month to month. Just divide the amount of money that you're getting made to how many views you got that month, and you'll see what your CPM was for that month. 651 divided by 32,096, meaning that I got paid $2 per 1,000 views, which is a fairly low CPM, but once again, this was when you're first starting out, and in 2013 there was definitely not as many ads as there is now in 2019, so there's definitely a lot more growth. So if you're a smaller YouTuber or you're just beginning, this probably won't happen for you. That's why it is important for it to be your passion, for you to love it, because like I said, if you want a free grande Starbucks, then hit me up. But yeah, that's how you calculate CPM. That's what CPM even means. It really just depends on your channel and how it's doing, of course. I'm also going to talk quickly because I feel like a lot of YouTubers don't talk about this, and I wish this was like the #1 thing people would be open and honest about. There's so many like networks out there that try and get YouTubers and try and get you to sign contracts. They'll take anywhere between 15 to 30% of your revenue, and they'll tell you, we're gonna help get you sponsorships, take you to cool events. And I find they like to take little YouTubers so that it all adds up, and that's the people that they kind of take advantage of. So I know for me, I used to see my biggest, most favorite YouTubers was with networks before, and I just thought, oh my god, I want to be with that network. They're with them, so they must be good. And I just signed a contract without knowing really what I was doing, and it kind of screwed me over for a few years. Don't do it. That's my word of advice. Don't do it. If you guys are new to YouTube or you're YouTubers, I just hope this helps you, because I know that I would have loved to know about this information when I first started out and kind of was growing, because I definitely got taken advantage by a lot of different people, whether that's brands or networks and stuff like that. So I just don't want that to happen to anyone else. Now I'm gonna move on to way #2 on how YouTubers make money, and that is sponsorships. I see no problem with that, because if you love the product and you use it and it's something you want to promote, I don't see a problem with that. Creators aren't really making that much money off of AdSense unless, like I said, they're massive. A lot of content creators make money off of sponsorships, and that's kind of what pays their bills. And that's essentially when you make a deal with a brand or a service or something where you're gonna mention their product or service for a set amount of money. This is going to fluctuate with so many different YouTubers. A YouTuber that has higher amount of subscribers could get less money out of that deal compared to a YouTuber that has less subscribers and they're just better at negotiating. So it's all over the place. I could do a whole video around sponsorships if you guys want me to, and how that kind of works, or any questions you have you can leave down below. But essentially you could do that in two different ways. You could do a mention where you just mention a product for maybe 60 seconds to 90 seconds within a video, or you could do a full dedicated sponsorship where you do a whole video around their product or service. A lot of the times YouTubers do like haul videos or unboxings or reviews of a certain product. Those are more like dedicated sponsorships, and typically they will pay a little bit more for dedicated videos as opposed to just mentioning a product for 60 to 90 seconds within a video. And like I said, everyone's rates are different. Some YouTubers are with managers and they get it through them. Some people are on their own. I personally do everything on my own. I'm my own everything, editor, filmer, manager, like everything is me. But that is the second way a lot of YouTubers make the majority of their money from. And the third and final way I'm going to be talking about today is affiliate marketing. And affiliate marketing is when you just make money off selling products, so through commission. Basically, if you buy a product through a YouTuber's link, if it is an affiliate link, then they will make a small commission off it. And this could even be just like 50 cents commission. It doesn't mean that you're gonna be getting like a lot of money. A lot of the times it's just little cents here and there, and it can add up to you making a pretty good chunk of money, especially if you are, the bigger you become, you may be able to sell more through this, and affiliate marketing can be really successful. But a lot of the times, if you're gonna talk about a product anyways that you love, might as well try and find an affiliate link so that you can make a small commission off it. And there's two websites that I really like using, and that is Magic Links and Reward Style. I'll have them linked down below for you guys to check out. But you can most likely find products that you love and link it down below and make a small commission. Some brands aren't actually in those websites, so you can't make a commission off every single brand. And I know there's also an Amazon affiliate program as well. I've heard people talk about that one. Just also a really great way to make a little bit more income on top of everything, because when you are a business and when you are a social media like influencer, I don't really normally say that, but you do want to have as many streams of income potentially, because it's not just easy to make a tons of money off views or always get sponsorships. So you just want to have as many possible streams of income to be able to make this your full-time income, or maybe just make extra income on the side if this is more like your side hustle. Those are all my tips and tricks on how YouTubers make money, how to make more money, what are the secrets, what is the tea. I know that it is really hard to learn about this stuff online. It's not really online. If it was useful, thumbs it up, share it with your friends. It would mean so much if you guys subscribed and joined the family. I do upload now twice a week, so I will upload every Thursday and Sunday. Click on the bell as well, because that will notify you every single time I upload. But I hope you guys are having an amazing day, evening, or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye!